Excuse me. All right. So I was thinking with CJ Walker, in the mangy dog scene, I just went upstairs to use the bathroom when I just woke up, and I looked in the mirror and I see my hair. It's matted. There's no, it's free forming looking. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, okay, you still look cute. So, it's never really about the thing or be black or wear your blackness or something like this or unkept or something like this. Jay-Z is like I'm supposed to be a billionaire. I say supposed to be because you really don't know how money work with these people. Um, and he walking around with them free flowing locks looking like that. Nobody had to say something. Well, I know that somebody just mad about something. I don't know. That you can't make me feel some way about myself. So somebody needed me to wear them on my afro on my videos and wear my hair natural. And maybe not wear makeup to make it like, oh, see, I'm beautiful. But if I choose to walk around the house or take my wig off at night to let my hair breathe, and I got free flowing hair underneath, I'm a mangy dog. This comes from black people that's organized and saying that it's a black thing. And if you don't want to be part of our black thing, then you're not black enough. So this is not about a black thing. This is about somebody trying to be in control of another person. And I don't listen to what thieves say. A thief is still a thief. you know. And then I woke up and it was like I was making some funny looking face when I first. So I know they're going in hard to try to hurt somebody's feeling, but you're gonna have to come in another angle. I was making this ugly old face when I first started my video, and I seen it, but I kept the ugly face on when I opened up my video or whatever. And then somebody put like a bald headed orange or something like this on a bald headed orange on the screen with lipstick and whatever like this, like some puffy lips, and it's like an ugly old orange. And then the first post that I got was like, don't whine, organize. So this is basically some people that's claiming like, yeah, we took all your shit or something like this. What you gonna do about it? You get what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, why is y'all? And I could just see the hate in my feed. It's like, well, damn, if you already won and you already ain't nothing I could do about it, why you over here harassing and stalking me still? Why you looking at every little piece of my video I put up? You know what I'm saying? Why you looking at me through my smart TV? Why are you doing those things? With all that money and all that time and all that freedom you got, you don't got nothing else to do? No, this is what cracked me up about these people. It's more of a mental health issue. It's more of a grown people that could have been traumatized as a child, and they stuck in them ages. It don't matter if they 50 or 60. It don't matter if they say something online real quick that sound like it makes sense. These people are still stuck in the civil rights movement. They still stuck at something they have not got over. It's a trigger. It's like a trauma or something. I don't know. But yet, This is a gang of terrorists coming up against me in my own soil where they could have infiltrated the government and things like this, and I would not have no help. Do I think the royal family gonna run up in here and save me? No, I don't think any of these groups are for me. But if all of them are against me, I'm not somebody to say, let me join them. I'm like, okay, all be up against me, nigga. I'm still here. Because this is something that's personal almost. I don't know why. And again, mind you, I don't take any of this stuff serious. They're going to say, regret what you say when you met. Listen, you're going to regret the day you ever came up against me for no reason. That's how serious and how pure I know I have been to 99% of people that I've run into in my whole entire life. 95, let's just, because a couple of people could have got on my nerves or I met them on wrong terms. They stepped on my foot and I snapped on them or called them names or something and made them cry or something. You know, I was a little rough around the edges for a little bit when I was a teenager or a preteen. But other than that, seriously, nobody would have had a reason to do this or want this to be done to me except for envy or jealousy. That's it. So, I don't know what's wrong with these people, but yeah, I looked at myself. I'm like, oh, you still look all right. Like these little tweedly bugs sticking off my head or something like this. But you wanted me to follow. You wanted me to come on here with my hair stick. A lot of these women, they kind of tormented them until they came online at least once. It's like little games that they play with these people. Come online on your tarot videos with your hair in the afro. Come online with you looking like a mammy or looking like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I think that these are so-called black people too. It's just not about that. It's about some type of power or control mechanism or something like that. Because I remember I was feeling like, what? Why does somebody keep talking about hair, this, that, and that? You mean to tell me somebody want me to... I kept on feeling like, are you pressuring me to try to show my natural self because I think I'm pretty? Then why can't I show myself the way that I am in my natural state online? And then like 3 or 5 girls came online. Like, oh, I could see that they had shame on them or they felt uncomfortable, but they came online and they was like washing their hair or, they was showing their afro or just digging in it or saying, girl, my afro is out or something like this. And I'm like, you bitches is ill. I don't got to prove nothing to these people. So I knew that those girls must be compromised by these particular people, like already. These are people that they know what these masculines or they know what these groups can do to them. And so they just obey or they go with the flow with these things. It's like, dude, I could cut my hair down. I could comb my hair out. I could wash my hair. I could do something else with it. But I don't want to do that. This is what I'm doing right here. This is what I'm doing right here. And that's why I said the people holding that would be holding this much wealth and power, it kind of concerns me or it disgusts me actually. If this is what they spend their time doing, just count me out. Because I don't want to play games with nobody. I think I was very clear about all these things that are so cliche and so over whatever. These a bunch of people that wanted to gain power and they wanted to be looked at. It wasn't a problem with the secret societies and the elite and the record companies and the companies that was running those TV stations and stuff like this. These people couldn't get over them being rejected by one of these companies or something. They thought when I get big and bad or when racism is less, I'm going to make it like it's more. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to get that company or something like this. Because I remember when I was 15, I'm 56 and I'm out the game now. But I remember when I was little and they turned me down so many times. So now that I'm bigger, I'm going to come back and do this. Somebody's holding on to some kind of grudges or something like this. That's the people that they chose for the nothing group to come against innocent people that really didn't do nothing wrong to them. So they just wanted to be the people with those things. And now that they got them, nothing is running the same. Yep. So something will grow from this. Something just ain't right. I feel like this is what somebody's cursing somebody with, but they may see death. And these are not landowners from here. These may not even be people that are from here. Just because there's more of them doesn't mean that they're the original people. If this was some kind of genocide, because they make us think like apartheid, all these things, and these little wars and against these clans and like Africa and stuff, the Tutsi and whatever, they are acting like that's something that, you know, you want to read about and think about what happened in Africa. But in all reality, I feel like they've been running some kind of simulations on this soil for certain reasons during certain processes. This could be the rising of chosen ones or whatever this is, or people that's anointed or something. They wrap us around with this chaos, or they wrap these people around with this chaos, with these man-made weapons or something like this, to play the devil or play God in somebody's life, or force them out of their seat, or force them out of their soul, or force them out of their senses, or something like this. Again, this person is not like the rest here. And then we got a high priestess in reverse. Could be triggered by this person. It's like they can grow something out of nothing. Even though if this is the wealthiest person in the world, why shouldn't they just go after these people and end them so that she can be lonely with her, what belongs to her? It's jealous. It's envy. These people are so envious. It's oozing through the thing. It's just so sickening. And then if this is when you find out your family and a collective group of people that was around you through your life, they never really liked you. But it's not because you didn't like black people. It's not because you didn't like white people. It's not because you look like this, smell like that, taste like that, or anything. It's because you are who you are. Or I am who I am. And they knew it. So that means everybody took the bait, or everybody took something here. You got the water beetle. Casting pearls to swine. This is giving me like the spider web. This is giving me like Charlotte's Web. With this hangman here. With this blue spider. It's making me think about Charlotte. We got the ibis bird in the reverse. This Thoth energy. Because again, these people don't believe in none of this stuff they talking about. They learned something else. What woke them up to the point of trying to rebel and steal and do this is because they knew they would be able to do it to the chosen one. They knew they would be able to do it to Christ or Jesus or the next one that was coming to actually rule or change the world or something like this. No matter if they're a boy or a girl or whatever this is, they knew it. They knew they had stolen these things. They know they feel some kind of way. But they cannot steal something. Somebody could be going to like a wise old widow or old woman. This could be somebody of the waters. She could be going talking to this person or something like this. Could have came down out of a tree or came through a family tree. There's a white birch tree. I don't know if that could be significant. But this person is not, just like I said, this is not a god or a landowner, or this is not somebody with some type of status that they need to come at this person anyway. And they may start feeling like a fool or something like this. You also got somebody that could have fled. This could be like If if you had an immaculate conception with a masculine or female, whatever this is, the person that's with you want the person that could have been supposedly waiting for you. It's like your baby daddy or your baby mama about to be with your husband or your wife or your baby daddy or baby mama without you. Or what I'm saying is you could have been bored the child. But if these women, like the woman from next door, the Katie girl from next door to me in Kenosha, if they detected, because I think we picked up this in a couple of days ago, if they detected that I was having an immaculate pregnancy, somebody could have scooped out that and placed something else of theirs in there. So even when this child would grow up, somebody would realize what they could have whisked these people out of here. Because I was just thinking, it's like something like, okay, she could have them girls, but it's like when somebody had a boy, they were so proud or something like this of having a boy. They didn't even let me know that we was having a boy, and they took this boy. But I told y'all that 23 energy, if these girls was working in the gates or working in the behind the scenes or in these labs and stuff with these people, or if they was working on me with these people, somebody kept on, like, it's like the baby couldn't even stay. People kept on swap because they all wanted a baby with this particular masculine. So you get what I'm saying? The initial spark could have been me and a certain masculine. Then miracles, like things start happening. But this family could have said, "You got to take. I don't. If we're gonna have a strong boy. This your first boy, 4 or 5. Oh, you got a boy this time. You know, they could have convinced this person at that time, or with these groups or these leagues, they may have certain rules or something, and they could have, like I said, took it away from me. Like I don't deserve to raise a son or something like this. That they wanted it raised amongst some kind of one of these underground clans or something instead of me, right? But somewhere along the line, the baby could have even been switched where it's not me and this person baby in the first place. So other people could have wanted to create a clone after they seen the child or something. They could have tried to be the girls that want to have clones or lookalikes of that particular child in the future. You know, maybe they'd be getting a job being a doppelganger. Maybe they just do this because they're trying to steal somebody else's story or birth. Because these motherfuckers steal everything, bitch. You can't leave nothing around these people. So somebody could have stole that. They knew the future of what this legacy would have been, and they want the legacy to go on, but I don't know what they could have did to, if there was an original child spark from me. I don't know what they could have did. They could have took it right out and killed it and dashed it on the rock. You understand? And then they're going to wait until later, or if I never found out, or if I never knew, then they would have let the child grow up or something like this. Like Blue Ivy them. But this is the thing. They keep them on the other side, like away from me. Like, aha, we the ones with money. We over here. You can't do nothing about it. You don't even know where the rest of your children is scattered. Bop, bop, bop. But then it's almost like these are the people that be like, oh, just take me as I am. You know, I want to be around you. I'd rather be doing this with you or something like this. They obviously, like I said, none of these people are in control of themselves, let alone should be in control of something else. So whoever would be controlling these people's chip or something like this person could be just a rotten weasel, but I would like to know what they're gonna do with this Friday Night Freddy movie, the part 2 or whatever. Because that's what I'm starting to think. At some point in time, they replaced the spouse with a Friday Night Freddy. And so that person became like them. In the think tank like them, and they could be looking for another person like them They got all their insides cut out, and then they're just whoever somebody says they're gonna be. Um, by being tricked or meetups and get hit in the head, something like this. You know, going to work late at night and it's dark outside, get hit in the head, something like this. And so, or like I said, if this was a feather figure that wanted me to have a decent life, they could have gave me one as a gift, as the princess or the queen. But those gifts are forever. But yeah, you could keep it, but these people have hijacked it and they know about the transporting of memories and thoughts and about mind control through chips and stuff like this. I don't. You see how dangerous that could be as a king. But the thing is, the authority is with the king. So if the king don't want that kind of shit being used in their land, then you're not gonna be using it. Because again, if you could go against the king with this, or you could try to think you going against God, then excuse me, if you think you could go against the king or whatever, there's rules and regulation against that. You just can't do that. So how unfair would it, how fair would it be, or how even would it be to just rip that whole shit out that somebody is doing? It's like something is being overrun. Like these people are only supposed to have one of themselves. They're not supposed to be having 10 of themselves. They're not supposed to be doing this, populating themselves and creating like God or whatever this is. They're just not supposed to be doing it. It could be a danger to, that's like little bombs everywhere. And like I said, how could you trip on a person that don't have your culture is foreign to them? You did not share your culture with them when you got married with them. You did not share who you really was or something when you was in a relationship or ever with this person. So you see what I'm saying? How you going to get mad and all in your emotions and go cognitive dissonance on a person because they're just showing you how you showed yourself, like yourself to me. I thought you was just a regular human like me until you showed yourself. You and your friends tried to show out around me and you showed yourself to me. And then I had to figure out everything on my own. And you don't want me to have to figure out everything on my own. Cause I can't never look at it the same no more. I can't never look at you the same no more. Because it was not necessary. Like I said, what kind of people, that's foreign for somebody to get married to somebody and then go totally separate from them or go ghost from them. We don't do that. I don't think in any culture. So if we go back to unions or marriages, where they do that at? Most cultures, they don't do that. People are marrying each other to be together in all ways, being one flesh or being whatever this is, right? Now, I don't agree with all that shit today, but you see what I'm saying? That also could be like the two nations are fighting in your womb. So think y'all get together, become one flesh. Now two nations is fighting in one womb because somebody didn't say who they really was. So all this, if this was being talked about worldwide or mumbled about or thought about or something like this, people could say, how did this person turn? Well, the thing is, that just shows that you can be with somebody for that much and you don't know what's attached to them. So people be like, oh, you be with all these men and da 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 da. Yeah, but it also shows that you can be with one man and dedicate yourself to that one man and treat that one man like a man and things like this in your union, and then you still got fucked up because you didn't know what was attached to one man that you decided to take that step with and have children with and trust and things like this. And you going into your older years and now you got to start all over again. And this nigga then left you. They didn't gain information, access, knowledge, or something, an appetizer or something. And they then finances, friends, a team, or a squad that, and then they could just show how much they hated your ass too. I always knew it was something about this prissy about this person, or it was something gifted about this person, or chosen about this person, or I thought, this could be somebody that always knew that you had a bright future. No, no, no. Because they were told, right? They were told all the other people that kept the secret around you. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of thing that we're talking about here today. Goose, close that door. So again, they will still try to confront and put conflict on the victim here. And really, whatever you did this stuff because somebody told you to. It's just puppets. It's just puppets. And again, somebody is just ashamed. Somebody's just ashamed. They can't, I feel like whoever this is, they can't even face you. It could be who they slept with, how they slept, what made them really go over the verge to sleep with this person behind your back when they was working on this with this workplace affair. Somebody's embarrassed. Somebody is embarrassed. Even if they say, I did this to you because you did this to me, you still embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. You see what I'm saying? You still embarrassed. I didn't say that I don't look back at things in my life and be like, damn, that was kind of messed up. What I said is, I'm not embarrassed. So these people think that they can do this or whatever, and they're still going to antagonize. They're still going to harass. They're still going to try to ruffle your feathers. I don't know if they know that that looks like hope. That looks like hope. That you're going to go that hard about it, like even the next day still. You understand? Whoever this person with this blue hair, I don't know. It's kind of like with this Anubis energy, with this death energy. Somebody could have even been trying to get this person to give them oral sex in order to get to this other side. Or they could have been making this person collect some samples or something, because look how this person is bringing this cup back with this muddy black goo in there. And he's trying to give it to this dog or give it to this bitch or give it to this something here. Like he don't want it, and this dog is looking like, nigga, what do you want me to do with that? Look. The dog is looking unsure about it or something like this. Hold on. I'm telling you, somebody could have made somebody, because this person about to fall out. They could have made this person, like somebody's using this whatever to get something. Look at him, because this even look like a pig. It don't look like a, it look like a pig. Because I was feeling like somebody trying to say incorporate me as a sister, but I was like, no, if anything, the broadest, wait, Brody, the broadest energy could be it akin to divinely guided seer. They got them same eyes, and some of their features is kind of the same. And then Niecy or Peach McIntyre, like I don't know, they could have lied and said something here, because I don't think that these are water. I don't think that these are water beings. It's like whatever they found out about these people in the Navy or something like this. Somebody confirmation. Somebody took and ran with it. This is really not the marine life or something. They're not. These could be Egyptians or something like this, but this one looked like a pig. So it doesn't matter, because remember, a year ago you could say anything and make any memes about a celebrity or something, but even if these people have celebrity status, they don't want to be talked about no more. You know, you signed up for that shit. You went for your dreams. Remember, you signed up for it. This is the dark side of it. But these people will try to put fame, like dark fame, on you. with dark magic and have all these people looking at you at a time when it's really not a good time for you. It's like, that's why when people say, oh, can I come in? Oh, it's really not a good time. They might have their hair sticking up in a robe on or something. Say, oh, no, it's not a good time. You have to come back later. I just woke up, or I just got out the shower, or I'm in the middle of cooking, or all the kids is crazy. Somebody don't have no they don't have no fucking respect. They don't have no respect. Like, yeah, I feel that whatever this is that I'm fighting off, is going to take me about a good 6 months to a year to get this shit off. Somebody want to see you during that so they could talk shit or something like this. Okay. But yeah, this person seems like the same person maybe here. And see, with the dog here. Look, he like, I know what happened to the last nigga drank that. Look at it. Look at him. It's something like this. You see? And then we have this energy here. Chip, chip. So somebody could be going off here. And also, I feel like whoever this is, this person could be able to produce from a certain bloodline. This person has it across their chest. And then this little boy got it on his head. Something about thinking. This kind of look like a banana, too. This boat kind of look like a banana. Chiquita. Somebody's name could be Chiquita. Like Chiquita, Chicky, or Chiquita. And then you have whatever this is, this dirty sword. Like maybe somebody is traveling with 4 people, 4 sword energies, like lawyers or something like this, doctors or 4 officials or something. And one of them is dirty. Or if this boy he got a brain like whatever, something like this. He's like, nah, one of these is dirty or something. Somebody's got the insight. Okay. Somebody got a mind for war or something. Somebody got a mind for something. Yeah, because somebody done put something in somebody's drink or something here. On the weekend, remember we had in that reading the other day, the weekend with the drink. Shit, somebody's name could be the weekend. Something like this. Because remember, this dude and this child or whoever this is underneath here. But then you got this blue one trying to get in. This blue man group energy trying to get to them. And then now you got them in this ship going somewhere. They could be going to Hawaii. This could be past, present, or future. Something like that. Yeah, somebody's not in a union. They want to bring an offer to another person. This could be somebody that their heart is warmed or their chest feels something for a sun energy here. They got something on their chest or they feeling it in their chest about something. They don't want to be in a union with somebody. Because see how this person got this shield. It's like this person is like somebody that goes off a battle, or it's like on Legends of the Fall. You know, when Tristan came, I think his name was Tristan, when he came back, you know, bearing things or whatever. And he got the foot on the snake. You know, he got the sword, the little knife here, the shield, and a bright idea. And he's looking strong, and his chest is glowing with the sun. You know, somebody feels something here. You see, like a warrior or something with this large cranial. You know what I'm saying? This look like that guy. You get what I'm saying? It could be something like, yeah. So we got Druidism in the reverse. And we got Franciscan energy in reverse above this woman on this tree. Mysticism. So you could just have something, you could have something different about you. You could be here for a different thing, whoever this person is. Oh, well, 15 under the tree. I don't know if this is like some kind of entity that like slid in on something, like pulled somebody out of their house and put, because maybe they can't do something to you in your house, but if these people can pull you out of your house, you know how you see on the movies, like a scary movie, and somebody's running from the ghost or the, whatever the thing is that's chasing them, even if you can't see it. And then they be thinking they about to run into a room and something just start dragging them. You don't show a person. It's just something start dragging them. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like special effects or something. Could have went and pulled somebody out of the house because they maybe this is something with some kind of group where it was against the rules to do to somebody in their house. So maybe these people are more nature boy energies or something. Something pull you out the house. Because I want to say at 15, something like this, it comes in. There's old Native American stories about things coming out of the woods and getting the women out of their tents and then, bringing them, taking them into the woods, never to be seen again, or maybe to come back pregnant 6 or 7, 8 weeks later, things like this. I mean, think about the technology today. This could also be about what kind of entities and creatures are going to, if you are special to like a big eye in the sky, they got big stuff to come do something to you. But somebody could be trying to drop you down low so that, you'll have to deal with the mishmash makeup. Like something happened to you, you're not going to be feeling exactly the same tomorrow. It's like lower quality, you know. If you think you have like, oh, I have Blue Cross, Blue Shield, insurance, PPO or HMO or I'm about to say GMO. It sounds different than people say, well, what's your whatever? And you say, I got the medical card. They would get an attitude right there on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It sounds different. So you may not get a different quality of service, but the initial something is like, you know, um, but there was no union when this person did this. So they may not be, because I think these people just thought that they would be able to just take these children and say, I got a child from the queen. The queen is dead. Can my child be next? We got money too from that trust fund that the queen never got to crack open. Whatever. But again, there might be something here. And they could be talking about like somebody can't steal something. So this could be, I don't know for who this is, okay? This could be also somebody else very beautiful that might suffer because somebody could have presented their daughter like, look how beautiful my daughter is or something like this. Like after prepping and making sure this daughter is happy and safe and everything, they could have showed another girl and say, look how beautiful our daughter is. More beautiful than your God or whatever. Right? This could also be some very beautiful, attractive women that could be attracted to me or a masculine or a feminine or somebody else other than, it's like somebody leave you for somebody. They join a group of people that they don't look at sex the same. They have sex with anybody, anything. They don't, they just, they're in a group that does this. This could be what their thing is. And then this person is talking about how horrible the husband or the wife is. And then this person starts looking at the person, say somebody left me, join this group. They start looking back at me and say, oh yeah, look at my trifling wife. Look how, look at, this is who I used to be with before I had money, before I came over here with you and whatever like this. And the person like, oh, and then the person start listening to what you say, or they see you and they like, oh, even the person like, and a lot of people be dealing with tarot readers and seers, right? And all of a sudden this person come online and they hear this person saying, yeah, you could be a snake and do this, and I don't like when people do, and they like, oops, like I let it go that I did this to this person, and now she's online saying this, and then you know what I'm saying, you gotta be fighting off people that's mad because of this, that. You gotta fight off somebody now because this nigga gonna be mad at you because now they join this group of people could like whoever they want, and this girl that he done left you for is actually, or this boy, just put it where it go for you, is now looking, they infatuated, they cannot stop because somebody knew you the type of person that got that vibe. When people meet you, they're gonna like you. If they talk to you, they're gonna like to talk to you. They're gonna like what you got to talk about. Like if they're really I don't know, because I don't look at what I'm doing as indoctrinating or something, but it's like something you could say could maybe make people feel some kind of way. You might just be that type of speaker or something, I don't know. And then now the person is abusing you, like, and this person is stalking you, and I don't know, there's all kind of stuff going on here, okay? Because whatever these people, they're reckless, they're chaos, they're having fun, nothing can stop them. The things that a king or a queen or a princess or a god or something would be doing right now, the real ones are not doing it. There's people that really ain't. They could have went to the colleges, they could get the degrees, they could have, but they weren't equipped and fit for their whole life and being reared by God in order to take these positions. So it's just fun, fun, fun. It's something here. All right, where they don't want to give up whatever this is. You understand? But it's a quick fall. It's a quick, I don't know, something like that. Because somebody went out of their way to stop the real thing. Or this is somebody that was like, my husband or wife was a hoe. That's why I left, but they can't keep this bitch in the house. Or they're traveling this woman around because of what they can make off of her having sex with them. And they're traveling around with this woman or this man and getting money. Like, get your ass back out there. Now something ain't fun no more. Because now they only worry about the money. People getting sick. People getting beat up. People is getting dangerous. Now you really with a real hoe. You see what I'm saying? It ain't what you thought. But you just said I left this person after digging through their files or something, finding a secret or something, or their friends told you a secret. Like, she really kissed that boy at the club when we was in Mexico, and he had his hand down her pants, or yeah, she slept with the person down in Mexico when we went to that trip, something like this, right? Just to get the person to be like, yeah, now he ain't really gonna be, yeah. And then remember how he was taking care of her? Now he got all this money. Watch, bitch. We gonna say, let us all be your wife, and you gonna be so happy. You left that bitch. Look at how we look, and look how she look. We even got our own money too. So we stabilized for this next future thing. Yeah, just we'll be your wife. We just make our own money, but you could just buy us stuff like you did for her, or for him, or whatever this is. It's something like that, where somebody had to soul search on their own to see what it really means to care about somebody or love somebody, or, damn, is it like this or is it like this? Somebody could be all up in their damn head about something. Or somebody could just be just like you. Oh, yeah, or look, somebody find themselves in as a work slave, chained up, emancipating slaves. These is false kings, possibly. Okay. Some people could have been getting like that. And then you have this social person, oppression. All right. So somebody could be oppressing someone here. And again, look at the religious dog and the conscripted energy over here. And we got social here. That's why I said somebody was drinking. Somebody could have went with somebody somewhere. They feel like a fool because somebody put something up in their drink. See that black goo, whatever that is coming out of there. This also semen, like somebody using, like somebody is mass distributing semen and other things in our foods and our drinks. This could be also some strange things that they do in foreign lands. How I tell you, like in some places, I feel like Siberian races, they drink like it would be something that if somebody came here to America and did it right in front of you, you'd be like, what the? But that's their culture, right? Okay, so we even talk about drinking blood of Christ in the Bible. So this is what I be saying about some of these things that people took literal. Were they supposed to? I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't know. But this is like in some places they kill the animal right there and they take the cup and they put it and drink it right there while it's still warm out the animal's body to strengthen themselves. That's their culture to do something like that. But somebody is they're putting semen, or these could be creatures or something. I don't know what this is, but like alien or something. I don't know, but they're putting their semen in like things that people like, and they just be laughing too. Like, say you go to a favorite restaurant, you're like, oh, this is the best ranch sauce in the world. Oh my God. Everybody loved this. And everybody's like, girl, look at this ranch sauce. I got a big old bucket of this ranch sauce. Oh, yeah. And somebody knows that something is in there. Like, oh my God. We also got domestic here. So whoever this masculine is, oh, this is like domestic warfare or domestic slavery or domestic, um, what do I want to say? Abuse. Yes, that's what I want to say. And no, ain't no fool about to be oppressing someone. And ain't no money about to oppress somebody. Like somebody is not going to be able to use their money to oppress a person. Um, I need to stick with something kind of serious. Hold on. Or maybe they go to use something else. Um, I don't know if somebody's paying this person so that they can get the grips out this lady's back or something. Like, or somebody's paying somebody to make a person shut up. Ah! Look, I dropped the cards. Oh my God. I don't know. Okay. Exploitation across the nation. I keep dropping the full decks on the ground, y'all. And my shoulder is hurting a little bit. Hi, Goose. And so somebody could be a domestic person here. What? What do you want? What do you want? No, oh no, we're not doing nothing over here. Go over there with your mom. No, 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 no. It's almost like too, somebody's using. No, don't. No, just going on. Boy, wait. Oh my God, you're hurting my neck. Why are you giving me a massage? Go, but get your ass. Fun. Where are you learning to do a massage?
We have to look at me.
What in the world is you doing?
The squishy.
The squishy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay, Goose. My cards fell down on the floor though. Okay. So we got a 3 of swords here. Maybe somebody left you for it to be exploited here. We got heartbreaking. It could be who or how. 8 of swords energy. Enslavement. Somebody could be trying to exclave in the city. Somebody could be like this in the city. And then we got heartbreak about whoever this is that could be trying to stress. Oh, not stress out. But somebody could be doing this here. This is what a person wants for someone here. Okay. This could be a pit or pits. They don't want it for them. Watch out, Goose. They don't want it for them. But they're not, these people are not any of these coat of arms or crest or last names. They're a collective group of people that have a strange attachment to, hold on, to whatever this is. Whatever this is. They have a strange attachment to whatever this is. Like, you can only, it's like the cool kids at school that you can only accept fake love from. There's no way. You know, if these people were siphoning your energy and it felt good to them, of course, why they were doing that, that's what's going to feel good to them, right? But once you see them, they're going to be mad. It doesn't matter. So that would be like me on my level saying, oh, celebrities is mad at me? Like, what the? Oh, okay, I guess we made it then. That's why I said this could be Lestat energy as well. Okay, and the little curly hair girl, the little, you know, this could be that kind of energy here. Okay, it's something else that binds them and it triggers somebody because you cannot be compelled by this. You cannot be something. All right, and that's getting closer to what we're talking about here. All right. So somebody could be like, oh, let's go be happy family or whatever like this. But they're going into servitude here. All right. And then you got something about social oppression, oppressor, or something like this here. Because again, first of all, no matter if the information is stripped or the files is lost, I'm not no damn commoner. So you could do this with them, but you can't do that with me. But there could be people that's saying, I'm being restricted. I can't say anything. I care about you, but I cannot say something or whatever this is. But I really think somebody wanted me or you because who you were born to be it outshines somebody or something like this. Yeah. Star in reverse. Somebody don't feel like the star anymore. Could be somebody that was lying to these people in the background all this time. Like they got the juice or something like this. Right? Like they got the juice. Yep. And somebody could be seeing that they don't. Chariot energy. Yeah, chariot. So this could be the chariot is looking for a certain person. They're looking for somebody that's captive. Somebody could have went missing recently. Okay. Somebody could have went protein. Somebody could have went missing. A concubine. We got hallucinations here. They could be looking for this person here. Lost and turned out energy. And then we have, okay, Goose. And then we have the 3 of swords here, heartbreak. This person is about to, this man be gay. He might be gay or eccentric or flamboyant or something like this. And this person, or this person could be just really at ease. You know, there's some guys that sit like this. You know, they old and they, you know, they soft. Not like, I don't know. It's some guys that may not be gay that sit like that. But I feel like they could be taking a baby here. This could also be this, her royal roots. These people like this, they're the ones. These could be like extra underground family members. These people could be stealing, again, my royal roots to use them to grow something for themselves. But I was thinking, if you cared about the mother and if you really cared about the mother, didn't want the mother in some kind of situation, wouldn't you take the mother with the child? Why is these gay men taking these children? Why are they adopting these children, or why are they taking these motherfuckers is adopting children right out the womb? Hold on 1 second.
Number 6.
These people is adopting children right out the womb to siphon them for their energy or molest them or something like this, or for their finances, like using them for little piggy banks. So, because you had to worry about this, you would say, okay, gay people is people. They had a hard time to break into being able to adopt and things like this or foster. But was the people that was trying to stop this from happening wrong? Because I'd rather be more safe than sorry.
Help me.
I'd rather be more safe than sorry.
Help me.
Watch out, Goose.
Help me.
Here, hop up.
Help me.
Yeah, because somebody got a sinister plan here. We got the ball in the revert. The ball in reverse. Somebody could be doing something sinister at the White House. Yeah, with some instruments or party or music playlist. Something more sinister. It's not a ball. Maybe like in Washington or whatever this is, somebody's doing something crazy, bitch. Because I told you that ain't who that is, who you think that is. Here, watch out, Goose. I really need to finish doing what I'm doing. Somebody don't like women. They like little babies or something like this. This could also be a place to store children or something like this, to breed children that are connected to wealthy people that they left out in the cold here. Yeah, heartbreaking. Somebody put something in somebody and then left them like this and then went back to the east of the garden here. But the kid is not my son, or something is not somebody's son. Maybe this person had to be caught. Maybe this person had to be caught. Maybe the person had to be caught or something like this. Watch out, Goose. This could be one of these just affluent. What do I want to say? An affluent male. You know, somebody's that's like, yes, I was over on the coast of, Gibraltar last year. And, one of those kind of guys. You see? Like, something is sinister. This could also be somebody just getting back at all their fucking enemies. Like, really?
Mama.
Goose, come on, get off my chair.
No.
What are you doing? Is all this room in this house? Why are you trying to sit behind me like a coat on my back?
I don't.
What is going on? There ain't even enough room on here for both of us. Watch out. Somebody could be having a torture chamber or some shit. Or they done found something. It's time for a change. We also got a wolf in the reverse. This person could have been in somebody's subconscious here. Watch out, Goose. Somebody's subconscious here. Walls. Hold on, watch out, Goose. I can't sit like that. Here, let me see. Let me see. Give me the phone. Oh my goodness. I'm not equipped for this like this in the morning no more, girl. You gotta go with your mama. So somebody is saying something about fake love or something like this. I told you. Somebody could have dimples here. This Oliver energy. Ollie energy. Oily. Like I said, this could be this Elijah energy. That again, same thing. You have to look at, I have to look at it some kind of way. Now notice when I tell you, when it comes to these women in these storylines, it was never her. Um, what do I want to say? It's like the woman could feel it or see it that way, but she cannot go that way because the romanticizing of the Disney princess. Oh, they put the people through torment so that you can put your guard down for a second and say, you know what, I don't know, I can't take this no more. The best thing I could do is end up running away with one of these people or walking out the house at a certain time, and then maybe I just don't show or something. Somebody's thinking like that because I know what it's like to play with women's hearts or something. Like I could feel other women's pain or something like this. My thing is just like interested and then not interested. But I've seen women get their hearts played with. And I could feel their pain. So you see, but it's almost like, and I felt for this or felt for them throughout my life, but it's like if these women have an eyesight behind my back and they saw me have a decent life in the Truman Show, but they seen how I could have been abused from the background, I don't think they feel the same way. I feel like they think they're the in crowd and I'm not, and whatever. Or I don't know that. It's like I wonder, do they know that I know that you sat there during my abuse or something like that? But this is about gaining control. You have to read the atmosphere. And I just don't think that none of these men is coming correct. I just don't. I really don't. I really I just cannot see it. Somebody wants you to expect you to read their mind. They left you out of their mind something. Or maybe they think you got a chip like them. I don't know. But somebody was doing something sinister here. This is somebody that was sinister. Everybody around you seen this person's sinister side in the Truman Show or in this construct. You never seen it. They never showed it to you. It could be, it could be oozing in from the background. This is weird. Or everybody else is in submission. They know better. You don't, but you still, this person can't subdue this person here. I feel like this is why somebody don't want a courtship, or they got the thing just right this time where, yeah, it's not exactly her, but it's something, it's close enough. You get what I'm saying? Because this kind of looked like this dude. And then again, this kind of looked like somebody don't look like they alert or aware of what's going on here. There could be some angels here that block something here. I feel like to take the money, or they block the courtship. I don't know, something about somebody getting money and getting the child and leaving. All right. This could be somebody trying to say that you're dead or something. Or look, this coffin in reverse with this sun energy in reverse. Somebody's doing something very weird here. False person energy here. They don't want the change. They want somebody to be stagnant here. They're giving this person, yeah, somebody show somebody. Somebody could have came in. Somebody got a sexy, like this about your legacy, your money. Somebody being a hero or anti-hero, or this about like something else. And some man just want to be he just in his own simpleton something. Mike don't even like women in the first place. Or somebody went and told a woman, I'm gonna take your child from you, and she know what this person is doing with the child, and she can't find a lawyer to protect her or her child from this man. So he's like, if you don't do this or whatever, you don't give me, suck my dick or something, I'm about to take this child from you or something. And so somebody could be putting on the whole, I'm seeing one of them cold situations where it's like, now go up in there and get dressed and put that shit on or whatever. And he done already showed you the paperwork. Like, I'm walking out of here with your son, or if you don't do it, I'm giving you a good grace. Like, somebody could be a dick. Like, somebody could be real messed up. somebody is real messed up. We got the blue house in reverse. Somebody, it's almost like before they capture you or got you all the way in, they can't help the real image of them coming out. They cannot. This group, they cannot. They thought by now you would be on the same shit. Somebody cannot stand it. We got a little child in reverse with the feeder in reverse. Somebody might have to disconnect from you or something like this. Arts in reverse. Because maybe for communal or because they scared of what these people could possibly do. Yep. Finances and career could be happening for the feminine energy here as well. All right. Could have been battling up against a high priestess or a witch. Okay. In reverse. And again, somebody got a phobia of something over here. I'm telling you, somebody is scared of something. These is, these could be people that was broke when they was little or something like this, or back during like some depression time or something like this. They come from, their parents was in the depression, and then, they always worried about money or food, or they, they're trying to be something here. Somebody could have even seen something, because I see somebody like, yes, my lord. Like, somebody could be afraid. I don't know, somebody could be getting abused or something. The honeymoon stage is over. Now somebody feel like they in prison, enslaved. In a karmic that's why I'm saying, I can feel it. I can feel it. And then we got the scribe or writer. Somebody might be reading the Bible. They might be going into, doing things more spiritual or something like this. All right. See, I feel like that's why I said a father. There's a feather figure or somebody that watch over, that have a hard decision to make here. But we got not the father and not the orphan. Something about children. These children could be these people that work in these agencies and these government, and people that work in these certain places are messing with things. Somebody could not be fat anymore. Somebody could have been really big or something. They're not fat anymore. Not wanting any of these relationships with under these people. Like, somebody might have had to be their own dad. Like, nah, nigga, go on. I don't know nothing about you. You might have had to be, but people could have said something totally different about a person while somebody was in imprisonment or something like this here. Chemistry. I don't know what this is. Hold on.